Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Well, this is going to be one interesting week here. Busy, 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 apparently. Today was the day that everything was getting booked up for the week. And I've already had stuff booked up for the week. Oh man, it's going to be one of them weeks. But anyways, I'm going to need the Mini X a fair little bit and the trailer a fair little bit. So I'm going to have to, what was I going to call it? Change the trailer a little bit so I can just mount the ramps right to the trailer when not in kind of use, right? So we're going to do that today. Anyways, this weekend past, I started working on our new fence here. Didn't record any of it, unfortunately, because I was just like everywhere. I was in the bush grabbing trees, some cedar trees. I was back here, blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of work for me having to do the work and moving all the cameras around all the time. But I'll try to get some for you once we actually start building her. But anyways, we've got 3 new huge poles in. It's way taller than I need, which is fine because you can always cut more off, but you can't grow more onto it, right? So, and those are also like 4.5 feet into the ground too. I think these are 12-foot poles, so I've got about 8 feet. That one's a little taller. Got about 8 feet sticking out of the top. So I don't know how tall I want to make this fence. I'd actually kind of like to do the whole bloody thing that tall, but it's gonna be a lot more lumber and stuff, so that'll be nice and tall. It would cover my view of my trailer, because you can see it right off the highway. I just don't kind of like that. Anyways, we got these things in. I'm just kind of letting them settle a little bit with the dirt and stuff. They need to settle a little more. This tree's going to probably have to have a little bit of a trim to get the boards on. And I'm not 100% sure how I want to do it. If I want to just get some, like barn boards or something, like rough sawn barn boards. Put a piece right across there at the bottom, probably the middle, and then just put barn boards. This is actually the back side. The barn boards will be facing the other way. But, just barn boards, or get logs. I've got a bunch of logs that I can use. Cut like little, squared off things. Mount them onto there. And then just nail through this piece onto there and just kind of go all the way up. Stagger, 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 stagger. I don't know how I'm gonna really do it yet, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna have time to work on it too much right now anyways. Holy frig. It's been non-stop. Oh, blah, 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 cremation burial for Thursday at 2 o'clock, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and also Friday at 1 o'clock, full burial. Blah, 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 blah. Plus the other funeral homes got one on Thursday too, so I've been swamped. So this actually all depends how things work. If I find I've got a little bit of time through the week, I can maybe do some sort of video for you. Oh wait, before we go up, hang on, before we go down. But I just been one of those weeks. It's going to be, let's do her now. May, everybody wants to do their stuff. So I don't know if you remember, there was a big cedar log sitting down in here, which I think come from the big tree that we took down by the bridge there way back. Anyways, it's sitting up over here. You will abso-freaking-lutely not believe how I got this log up here without using my 110 TLB. Now, I'm not talking about this log. I'm not talking about this log. I'm talking about that log. That one. I couldn't believe it. I got down the hill. Hang on. I got down the hill with the Mini X here. I had a bit of a pile of dirt and it was really steep, so I just, slowly kind of pushed down and put the blade down and got myself down in here. So the big log was sitting right down in there. You can almost sort of see the line. And got down there, got them pulled out, got them kind of positioned up onto the top here. Then I got back up the top here, got right down in about here, and dragged them back up, drag them back up, drag, till he was up to all about here somewhere. And then I could friggin' not believe it. It is absolutely freaking awesome what that machine will do. And I'm going to demonstrate it for you one of these days. I don't think it'll be today because I'm just not going to have time, but I freaking actually grabbed this log A little bit more this way because it's thicker and heavier. So about here, with a bucket in the thumb, picked her up off the ground and drove away with it. I drove that thing from down there all the way to about here, dropped it, and then I just shoved it in with the machine. I frickin' could not believe it picked that up. This thing's frickin' major serious. That is a heavy frickin' piece of wood. You know, I could not believe it. I'm like, oh, this thing will never move that. I kind of had pretty good confidence that I could get it, you know, bucket it up. But, man, pick it up and frickin' drive with it? Holy crap. Now, I couldn't turn side to side. It would definitely tip your machine over, but it was just enough to get under it, you know, and then just drive it. I couldn't frickin' believe it. It was super awesome. So, that tells you 10 horsepower can go a long way. And it did. It sure did. Yeah, so I also had plans. I wanted to get that rotten old tent trailer out. Well, I guess unless I get 10 minutes through the week here sometime, it's definitely not going to be today. Possibly maybe tomorrow. Possibly maybe tomorrow. I've got maybe a little bit of time tomorrow, but then the rest of the week is totally friggin' shot. Even Saturday, shot. You know, whatever. I think I've even got 2 funerals on Saturday. I can't even friggin' remember now. I got them all written down on my phone. If my phone ever screws up, I am totally friggin' screwed. Although it backs everything up onto my iPad, so that's good. But anyways, yeah, we got to do this trailer thing today. What I got to do is I'm going to take these fenders off because I really don't need fenders on them, on this thing. It doesn't really serve any purpose there. Now, you're going to look at that and say, wow, why'd you mount them so friggin' high? Well, I did that for a reason. Now, I've got a little bit better spring on it with an extra leaf in it, but before, I had a little bit softer spring in it because I was only putting in maybe 1,000 pounds at the most of dirt. Well, I'm putting a 2,200 pound machine in here now, so that's why I changed the springs to a heavier spring. And what would happen before is they are up a little high, but once you got her loaded, it seemed that fender was almost about perfect. It might have been about 2 inches higher than it really should have been, but it is surprising how much it squashed the suspension down on it. So that's kind of why I did that. So, but now I'm going to just take them off, I think, and make some kind of mount somewhere, probably on this beam here. So I'm going to put a pipe or something coming out for this to hang on, and then run a support pipe down too, so it has something to rest on, and so it's not just the pipe itself trying to hold it up. It's going to have a little bit of underneath support as well. So we're going to have to make the pipe come out and then either curl up a bit or something. I don't exactly know yet. Now, I don't exactly think I've got the materials that I really need either. I've got some of that hollow tube, but it's hard to bend hollow tube because what I want to do is bring, like I say, a piece out. It doesn't have to be very wide. It's only got to be as wide as you know, that. So it's only got to be maybe that wide plus the bend up so it doesn't fall off. So then they'll just kind of sit right on here. I think I'm going to put one here and then maybe one back here. I don't want to go too much further back. I got to remember too, I can't screw up where the box mounts for my leaf collecting because that's the same trailer I use. I don't think that should hurt that there. Now I probably should drill right through and then mount it from the inside, but I think I could probably get away with just cleaning this off here, weld it around there, and then have the support piece coming up to the top piece coming out. Then I got to make a little flare up too. Now I really wanted to use solid stuff. I don't think I've got any solid stuff. I think it's all, well, let me check in the back here. I was looking, pardon me, at my other stuff here and I couldn't find anything. I've got this, well, we could use square tube too. It doesn't have to be round pipe stuff. Square tube would actually probably sit better. I do have a bunch of this crap. That would probably work. shorter piece. Let's go see what that will look like. Now it's kind of hard to bend this stuff though, so I'm gonna probably have to cut a piece off and then weld another piece on to make that holder, hanger holder. So yeah, if this came out to about there maybe or something, we'll have to measure. And then the support piece going down like that somewhere. Get the angles right, cutter, and it's gonna wreck my paint, but oh well. They make paint every day. So that would be a good piece to start with anyways. Well, let's get some tape measure stuff. We'll move around to the back too, so everything's back there I need. I think that should be good. I'll have to cut these fenders off too. Probably plasma cutter, I guess. Just get in there and blow these right off. Blow them off. Okay, well, let's get to the back here and we'll get started up. Okay, hopefully don't light a tire on fire. I don't think we will, but you never know, right? Just checking the cutter here. Sure, everything's good. Apparently everything's not good. Now everything's good, I think. Let's see here. Yep. I didn't have the air hooked on. Okay, safety glasses in place. Try not to cut into the trailer part here. Just as simple as that. Simple as that. I love this tool. Now, someday when I got some more time, I'm going to have to try to get these little things off and grind her back down to the nice metal. But as for right now, I can't spare the time. Well, I can, but you know. So, hopefully we'll get a good ground again. Just that simple. Fenderless. I think it's probably better that way anyways. I don't know why I even thought I needed fenders on it. Just maybe look a little more aesthetically pleasing. I don't know. But, okay. Now, I'll have to get the measuring tape out. So that's about, I think, the most convenient, well, sliding them underneath would be the most convenient, but the trouble is I would have, well, about that much ramp hanging out the back when I go to dump. So that wouldn't be too good. So the only thing I can think of doing is hanging them off the side. Put a hanger maybe here. See, I gotta remember, right now if this machine's in here, I can turn it sideways. So I might even want to go down to the next rail part here. I think it might be, well, it's gonna be solid either way, but up here would be a better bet, I think. Don't think if I mount those things there, I don't think that's going to affect the box, because they clamp. It clamps down and lays on top of this. So as long as I'm down here, should be all right. And I don't need to come out too far with it, which is good, because the further out you come, the more you know, whatchamacallit, it'll be more weaker as the bar comes out and you want to flex more. So yeah, these things are only say 3 inch. So if I come out want it right tight to the trailer too, but I don't want them slopping around. So I think if I come out 3.5 inch, that'll give a little bit of a play on both sides. So 3.5, and then, so 3.5. Then we'll have to come out with a little piece coming up too that we'll weld on the end. And that'll keep them from falling off. Back and forth this way. Depends how we weld it on, I guess. Hopefully I can hit whatchamacallit here somewhere. I wonder if I could temporarily kind of just hold it here to see. Oh, it made these so heavy. And of course nothing lines up. Not perfect. Those would have to go there, and the other one is right smack dab in the middle of the other one there. Of course. Well, doesn't that just suck? Well, I can get one here, but the other one back here was right in the middle of one of those, you know, whatchamacallem things there on the ramps. So that sucks. What else could I do here? They're just not lined up perfect. Guess I could go to the very back and then maybe to the very front. How does that line up? Even they're not perfect either. Holy frig. Well, that sucks. Could almost get one there, but not on that one. So if I do, mark this here maybe. One on that support. Oh, dirty things. It's so freaking close, but it's so freaking far. That one's just barely gonna catch her. Well, we might have to rig up something else then. Like some kind of, I don't know. I can get this one, but none of the other ones line up, so freaking crap, eh? Well, I'll have to think about her. Something else here. There's not a whole lot to go with. You know, essentially, well, let me think some stuff here, and we'll see what we can come up with. Well, you can see what that predicament is there. I got this rail fairly clear. I could get a support there, but then the next one here, where you should be up more, it's where is it here? It's kind of covered from that one. So, I mean, you can move this up a bit, but then you're not gonna get enough. It's gonna cover that one, this other one down here. So, I might have to do supports in the middle, come out the middle here, and then that's still not gonna work too well though. I'm not actually gonna have enough room for my supports, if you know what I mean, like to come out and then straight down. Well, we might have to just totally decipher up something else here. Well, that's my idea. That's kind of what I wanted to have happen there. But not going to work the way I'm thinking. The only way I could do it is turn the ramp completely sideways and put bars out, but then I'd have to still lock them on there somehow, or tie them on or whatever, or something. Well, I don't know. what to say. Maybe I'll just keep doing it the way I've been doing it and just, you know, leave them on off to the side and then go dig my hole and then come back and then put the ramps back on and yeah, I don't know. I really like to go underneath, which I probably could, but then it's kind of pointless because I couldn't have them there when I was dumping because the trailer's not long enough for that. But there is lots of room under there. They could slide with hangers underneath the trailer frame part. I think would work. But then they'd be hanging out too far and stuff, so that's not gonna work. Well, crap. Well, crap. Well, maybe I'll just try making some hangers just to come out with a little thing up with no support on the bottom. See if that'll hold. And not want to get peeled off because I think it should have like a bottom angly support thing, but I don't know. Well, all I can say is let's give her a shot. Now I got to figure out roughly where I want to have these things. I'm thinking one maybe up here, one maybe back a little more. We'll measure back and try to equalize them out maybe. Well, man, I'll tell you, today's been one of those days. Just swamped. Seems like everybody wants to do everything all at once. I just met with some people, sold a plot to them, and put up like a name plaque stake thingy for them temporary until I get the stones in, right? The corner markers, and holy freaking crap, back there was like 15 people cleaning up their plots and stuff, and okay, that's fine, but there's planting stuff. And tonight it's supposed to be 1 degree and frost. So, people back there ask me, when's the water going to be turned on? Oh, not yet. Not until it's like warmer at night. 1 degree's not going to freeze water, but 1 more degree is 0, where water will freeze. And, you know, you go much below that, you'll get taps busting, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not turning it on yet. It's not going to be for a wee bit. Holy cow, so I haven't done too much more on this. Been swamped. So yeah, but anyways, sort of what I come up with is something kind of like this for it to hang on, and then this little piece here to keep it from wanting to fall off. Now of course that'll be welded solid and it should hopefully hold it up. So hopefully I will be able to pick it up, pull it out, and then go with it. That's the idea. That's just hanging there by a bungee cord right now. So I'm going to try doing this one side here. Honestly, boys and girls, I don't know how much of a video I'm going to be able to get up for you today. Because it's ridiculously busy here today. You know, springtime. That's all you can say, springtime. Plus, the concrete guys come in this morning too, and they weren't supposed to be here today. So, had all that to contend with as well. I don't know if you can see. Now they're back mixing right now, but anyways, I left this a little long so I could put a small bead along the back here maybe or something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be super wicked strong here, but I'm gonna get these sandblasted so I can weld them, get the trailer cleaned off here, weld a couple of these on, and hopefully I'll like it. Alright, well there's what I come up with. That'll get welded there to the side of the trailer, and it'll stick up kind of like that, and then the little thing will rest on there, and then this side piece will keep her from flopping off, and then back forwards and forwards that way. So I got to clear a couple of spots off the trailer. Just kind of waiting for maybe them guys to leave, because you know they don't like the camera stuff, and you know they got to drive like right past here, and I'll be like full bore filming, and well, they might have to get into it because I'm almost out of time already today. Holy crap. But anyways, we got to get a little bit of a grinder going here. I got some of the trailer marked, and we'll grind that off, and I guess weld these fellers on. Hopefully I left enough room for you know, from the trailer to where it hits here. There's a little bit of a slot play, but I'm kind of thinking I maybe should have left a little more. Oh well, we'll give her, maybe I'll tack them on maybe and see if it'll hold, and then try her out, and if not I can take them off easily or enough. Okay, I just got my little die grinder out here with the little disc on it. I think I'm just gonna take off the crap with that. And of course I got safety glasses on. Should mostly cover it, I think. Okay, let's move up to the other side. Up there somewhere. Somewhere, can't remember now, somewhere there. Good enough. Let's get the welder out. Give these a little tack on. And hopefully it'll hold up my ramps. And hopefully my gun will reach that far. Oh, just. I can fix that. Maybe. Okay. I'm going to do this tacking with safety glasses on, but not proper welding glasses, of course. Oh crap. I didn't turn my gas on. Darn it. Makes a horrible weld if you don't have gas on. Okay. That one. Whoa. Side, top. That might be enough to hold her. Okay. Now the trouble is a little ridge that we cut the fenders off on. Probably going to rest against that. If it does, it does. I can finish cleaning them off later. Well, there we go. Quite exactly sitting right there because it's resting a little bit on that, but shouldn't have to make these things so bloody heavy. There. Holy friggin' crap. That's perfect, actually. Nice and tight. It's not going to slide too far, I think. No, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm off pretty easy. They're too freaking heavy though. Okay. I'm going to finish welding these on, and I'm just going to keep rolling the camera. Whoa. I think what I might do for the other side is just roll the camera as I'm working. May not say too much, and we'll just get her done. Alrighty, there's that side. So I gotta make some more pieces. We'll do that. I don't think you know, it's gonna be a whole lot of commentary. But you never know. Okay, so 4.5, 2 of those. I have to unplug a light here. I gotta put a plug in, I think, down front here somewhere sometime. Piece is, ooh, darn close. That'll work. Close enough. So that's those 2 pieces. Now I need a 2 at 2 3/4. Which I think this is the same. Ooh, it's a bit skinnier. Okay, I had another piece that was a little better. Whoops. That was a spray paint can. So anyways, okay, we need a 2 3/4. It's a little long, but it's all right. Two and 3/4. Okay, the bonus thing with this is I don't have to sandblast these. Oh yes, I do. I have to sandblast these ones. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It hasn't stopped all friggin' day. Oh boy, anyways, whatever. It's alright. It's all good. So that one's there. I only got a little hanger dewey there. That'll get blasted off, I'm sure. See, this blade isn't cutting so great. It's cutting, but it's not. Shouldn't be sparking like that already. Nothing's been as good as that original blade I got with this one. It was awesome. So that one like that, that one like that. I'm gonna have to go sandblast these, and might as well do them all, I guess. Why not? For as much time as it takes, and then we'll weld those together in here on the bench, and then clean the trailer off and weld them on there. And I guess I'll have to find something to back onto them so they don't rust. Alrighty, let's glue these things together. Ah, crap, gloves. together, and then we gotta go clean off the trailer. Gotta measure it first. I haven't measured that side yet. Oh, lordy. Yeah, I don't know why. Mondays traditionally here, for some reason, are really busy. Really busy. I don't think I'm going to weld the outside of that. That's a loss. Oh, just need a clamp though. Clamp helps. All right, those are glued. Oh, all welded together nice. Should be good. Okay, I think I measured down 12 inch. Let me just double check here. Yeah, 12 inch to the center. 12 inch to the center. 12 inch to the center, and this I just placed on the center. Let's grab the line around both sides. Someone else is coming. Holy crap. Hello. Sure. There you go. See what I mean? Today's been nuts. Just been nuts today. Man, oh man. That's what I tell you. Mondays, for some weird reason, are really, really busy. And I forgot my glasses. Okay, let's try this one now. Looking good. They're under the paint anyways, no rust, eh? So that's a good thing. Sometimes it'll rusty a little bit, but that stuff was pretty clean I think when I painted it, so should be good. Okay, that is that for that. I'm gonna let those things cool a little more, and then we'll glue those on. Well, let's get out of here, I guess. People are still texting me. Holy frig, I'm just going home and shutting the bloody phone off. Holy friggin' crap. Oh, man. Probably not good for the camera doing that, but as for right now, I really don't care. Sure, we get these on the right way too. That would not be good if I didn't. one seems mounted. Let's give her a shot here. Oh. Man, these ramps are way too heavy. But safety is number one. Safety is number one. Let's just see. I'm gonna put you guys over here, I think. A little maybe less shady. Okay. Okay. So I think we mounted the other one the other way. Still not 100% liking how I got the bolts going through there to hold it onto the trailer while I'm looking. But I guess. Sweet. And you know, if I need to, I can move them up a rung. Something like there. Something there. Perfect. I think that should work good. Well, I'm not gonna I don't think I'm gonna prime these. I'm just gonna hit them with some green matching. I just got to give her a little bit more of a shake. Although when I paint this one, I kind of might want to put something over my sticker logo there because I don't really want it covered in green splatters. Back here I don't really kind of care so much. But I'll find something to cover that in there. Alright, this I guess will work. I don't know. I just totally lost patience for today, boys, honestly. These actually probably should be a different color so we don't smash our doowees off it. No cleaning, no prep, just paint. Just juicer. Just juicer. That's exactly why I put that there. Because if I had not, that would have been all over my sticker. Smart, smart, smart. Oh crap, I got ramp on the other side here. That's not too smart. Not too smart. Well, that's okay, we can try it out. Official. Whoa, where are you? Official. John Deere green too, eh? That's what I got for this trailer because I'm like, well, I'm making a trailer. I'm proud of my John Deere stuff. And I want to make it official looking. Even though this is a way heavier something than John Deere would probably ever build for something like this. With 1/8 inch side plates in the bed. Lucky if you get her paper thin nowadays. Good or friggin' enough because they're gonna get all scratched up anyways. As soon as we putting ramps on her, they're gonna be scratched. Well, let's try her. I don't have the machine down here to load, but anyways, we'll put the ramps on and pretend like we're driving away. Okay, I don't know if the paint's dry, but honestly I don't care. Beautiful. Oh. Lovely. Couldn't be better. I love it. Looks good. Okay, I'll drive away now, you know, and I gotta go park her. Well, there we go. Nice and clean and neat. Actually looks really good. And they're fairly darn solid. I'm telling you, they're on there pretty good. So they won't slide back and forth. They're not going to definitely jump off of there. That's going to have to bounce like a probably 120 pound ramp. Maybe not that much. Maybe they're 100 pounds to dislodge that. But you'd have to get both of them because see, it's not even going to do that. They would both have to come off. So I think that should be awesome. And now, mind you, I didn't try dumping with a load of dirt in there with those on, but I don't think it's going to have a problem at all because it dumped that other one just fine. So, yeah, there we go. I am getting the frig out of here today. Anyways, that is probably going to be it for today. And actually, probably mostly likely it for the week. This week is, like I say, tomorrow's, I got nothing planned and booked, like you would say, what you would call. But if it's like today, there's going to be more than enough to do. So, yeah, unfortunately, work has to come first. You know, of course, family first, and, you know, when you put it all right down. But I have to do my work before I can do this stuff for you folks. So, that's what I was meaning. And of course, family always comes first. You got to remember that. But if it's between work and filming stuff, I'm sorry, but work has to come first. Unfortunately, YouTube is not my full-time job. It is technically a hobby, but it doesn't seem like it, does it? But anyways, yeah. So I have to go. I'll tell you a little story here. I just got my cover for my motorcycle here. Just bringing her up. We went out for a ride. I think it was last week now, earlier last week, probably a week ago now. Come home. I only went for about an hour while that day's video was rendering up. Come on. And come home, blah blah blah. I never really paid much attention. I shut the bike off, and it has a thing on it that if you turn the key, I'll show you. If you turn the key right back, it leaves lights on, parking lights. So luckily that's an LED. So if you go back one more, you can see that light is now on as a parking light, marking light, I guess. So that was on for an entire day. I went, came in the next day to do something in the shed here, and I'm like, oh crap, the light's on, that's weird. So sure enough, you can pull it out like that too, right? So I just went back too far when I shut it off the other night. It's supposed to be there. I don't know if you could see that, but so that's the light there, and then it comes out. But it's supposed to be there is the actual off. So I went to start it. Everything sounded normal. Fuel pump and all that. All the lights, of course, the headlight's always on. That was bad right away. So I went to start it. I'm like, ah, crap, battery's dead. Wasn't dead though. She still had a bit of life in her, but just not enough to crank over the compression, I guess. So I'm gonna try it now. I have charged it. I put my little trickly charge guy on the battery there for a day or so. Should be good now, but I need to get this oil changed in this, which I'm going to do a video on the motorcycle channel whenever I get time. This kind of stuff is like after hours kind of thing, right? So if I go for a little ride tonight or something, maybe I don't know. I don't feel like doing much else today, so who knows? Hello. Hi. That's better. Very nice growl out of that. I love that thing. So she's all good, I guess. I wish I could get it tuned so it would idle down a little more. I'll kind of show you where I want it to idle. I gotta get on it, put it in gear, and just let the clutch out. And that's where I want it to idle. It's still a little fast for me there, but probably because of the fuel injection, that's where it's gotta sit. But let me demonstrate. That's probably not going to happen, so I'll just have to live with it. But anyways, I like to run a little lower, sound a little more meatier sound instead of running the higher. But as in being fuel injected, I guess that's not going to happen. But anyways, I'm going to head her out. This is one HE double hockey stick of a freaking day, and it happens. Nothing I can do about it. But do her as she comes, you know, and it makes your day go fast. So that is awesome. Awesome. So, yeah, and I got to get this frickin' fence going here. I want to pull that stupid, where is it? There, out and have a look inside. I guess, you know what? We could try just cranking up the cable. I bet you all the cables are rotten on it again now. And it probably won't go back down. Stuff will be running out of it. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. So I'm gonna set you up maybe over here. Use our maybe. I'm gonna set you up there. I'm gonna try to crank her up a bit. That's about as best as I can get you. See if she'll go up. I kind of doubt it will. Oh, I don't even know if I can crank it here. It's sunk into the ground a bit. Frickin' weeds growing out of it and everything. I can't do a full revolution anyways. Let's see if the jack will go up. Oh, that's right down too. This is going back up, so I'll have to get the machine in here, hook onto her, hook onto the chains here, pick her up. Honestly, I really don't feel like it right now. I want to just go and frig off for a while, kind of thing, you know. Stupid thing. I'm just gonna see if I can haul that out to the road. I think there might have been some stuff in the fridge that they wanted to keep, like some toys or whatever. I don't know. That's if I can even get the frickin' lid open. But hopefully the wheels still spin. Someone will hook onto her and frick off with it because I just want her out of here. But I have to try to get her pulled out. I guess probably if I hooked on with a little mini X even, it would pull that. Should be able to pull that, or get her up and then reef her. So, and then I don't know if I'll keep pulling with the Mini X to get her up onto the road. I'll probably hook the little tractor on and pull her up that way. But yeah. Anyways, I'm getting the frick out of here. Holy frick. Have a good day. I'll try to get something up maybe for you sometime this week. Like I say, it's going to be one of them friggin' weeks here. And yeah, and it could get worse yet because this is only Monday. There's the potential of them booking stuff for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday yet again. Hopefully not. Because my worst fear is, like, I write everything on my phone, but I'm gonna frickin' forget something. They start piling stuff on like that, and I write her down in my thing, but I'll end up forgetting something. But anyways, that's the way she works. It's been like that since I've been here. Springtime usually gets busy, right? So, the way she works. But anyways, glad to get those ramps done. That was definitely needing to get done. And yeah, sometime here we'll get working on the fence. I kind of don't mind not doing it right now. I'd like to let those posts and the dirt around settle in a bit. We've compacted it in and stuff, but it'll still sink regardless a little bit. So we'll let that do its thing, and then get some boards. And I think what I'm going to do is carve the ends out and then just nail them on somehow. Some huge major spikes. So those should be pretty darn solid once they get settled in. So no cement. No cement, don't need cement for that. You're down good deep. Cedar lasts for a long time. It'll be long gone. I'll be long gone here before that thing needs to be replaced. That's the cedar post I used down there for the mailbox, and that was like 12 years ago or something like that, or 9 or whatever years ago now, and it's still, the bark's falling off it, but that's about it. No cement. Same with the neighbor's mailbox. It hit hers too. Out of the same tree, actually. And hers has been good since too. So you'd have to smash her pretty hard. But the thing is, if you put cement in like that, if you cement those in, it's a real nightmare to try to get them straightened up again. Because I can just dig that, pull the post out, clean it all out, put it back in, reset it. With cement, yeah, not quite so easy. So stuff like that I don't cement. Stuff like your deck, yeah, you'd want to cement those in, right? But stuff like that, no. Farmers put a fence row along their fields. They never cement any of those in. They drill down 4 feet, drive the pole in, fill it in. That's all they do. Why would they cement like 250 poles? That's ridiculous. So, but anyways, I gotta go. Thanks again for watching. Have a good day, and we will catch you sometime, hopefully this week. That's all I can tell you. Anyways, have a good night.